like I'm hoping, I'm hopeful. It's the funny thing is, it's a really good game. It just I just hope they don't screw up on balance, and that's my key. I hope they don't screw up on balance. Because I think the balance should be good, not just oh let's make every weapon feel like trash and then like ooh this is better. It's not. Again, I also hate how slow the game moves now. Like you see how fast he's moving now with the special boost. The game kind of moves like that. I've actually looked at videos of older modes. I mean older patches. The game was way faster than it is right now. And it's like super annoying how slow you are. Half of the reason that slowness sucks, you can barely dodge. Like there are situations back in the day, I would be cornered, I would actually be able to roll, run, and dodge away. Now I'm just like, yeah, I'm screwed. Like it and it happened more and more. Um, every patch, you just got slower and slower, and you felt like you couldn't escape anything, and it sucks. Still slow as hell. It was so much faster. And the reason that you see it transform and take it back, I have resourceful and I'm having spirit wells. I have two legendary spirit wells on, and that gives me really fast cooldown. See, two large ones and one large pedestal pick, full primal. Fortified health every day of the week, man. I'm applying for it now. Oh, come on, man. God, this is annoying. Alright, man. I'm gonna be getting off because hey man, this is super annoying. What time is it? 10? These guys are supposed to come and get the dog for I think you know what I'll do sometimes? I think I'm just gonna record some gameplay sometimes and just put it up. No commentary. A lot easier. Doing okay. I was just talking about like some ideas of like what they could do. Like one of the things is I'm hoping that they add in another level of complexity to Eventide. Like I was saying, what if there was two ways to win Eventide? One way would be the 30,000 like we're already used to. The other way would be if you got rid of all the Imperials, Guardians, and the Overseer, and you took control of all 6 outposts on the map. That would also give you a win. The idea is to force people to play outposts. It would make people have to play the outposts. They couldn't just ignore them. Also, they would also have to defend the Overseer. It would force people to do that a lot more. Because a lot of games I watch, people aren't really doing any of that stuff. Like, for you to be able to get all 6 outposts in a match, it shouldn't be a thing. And you should discourage people letting all of the outposts go. Because if you made it a way that they can lose, they would definitely be a lot more conscious of it. They would also would not be entering Final Harvest, letting somebody have 5, 6 outposts comfortably, putting them close to a possible loss. And it would be another form of strategy that a person would have to think about while they were playing. They couldn't just ignore stuff. Because, like I said, this Eventide currently has you trapped in a situation where, how is he just not taking any damage? It's good because mine is 4 stars, and I'm using it in a build to help me get Primal quick. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's better than what it's been the last few patches. It's definitely better than last 2 patches that it was there. And I'm also trying to get used to it again too, just in case when I know when they kill the Renegade again, when the Renegade becomes hot garbage, I want to have my backup weapon, because the Miser was always my backup. It used to be Miser Flamethrower was what I used to play. So I'm gonna be switching back over to my Miser. Ooh. That was actually quad kill, man. I actually watched 4 people die. Freaking jerks. That was freaking a quad kill. I had that Penta earlier. No, I don't trust them on weapons changes. Remember when they changed weapons last time? That was 0.13, and it went badly. Because before 0.13, 90% of the weapons were good. You had like Tetrad, Soft Thunder, and the Northern Warmth, Primal Eye. So let's say maybe the Facade. Let's say those 4 or 5 were the only things that were really jacked up in the primaries. This is pre 0.13. Those were like the worst that you could say. If you're talking about the heavies, there was a bunch of overpowered heavies. One of the overpowered heavies was the Triplane, the Heretic, and what the hell was it? It wasn't that much overpowered. The Avalanche, those were super overpowered compared to everything else, and they kept on nerfing and they were nerfing the hell out of the Lumia Arrival. So yeah, a little bit too. Oh yeah, but again, it'll be better live because there'll be other ways to increase it. If you're starting out, the progression system is amazing. If you've been playing for a while, and you're like at level 50, 60, 70, 80, the progression system sucks for you. If you're just starting out, progression system is beautiful. Astro Chest, it moves like a dream. You're getting mods, you're getting XP, you're getting dust. It goes super, super fast. If you're where I'm at, level 20, 100, 90, it feels like garbage. That's the difference. I don't mind it being better for new players. I just don't think it should completely suck ass for people who've been playing for a while too. I think that always needs to be balanced. A lot of people are always saying like, "Oh, it doesn't matter," it doesn't, but it kind of does, because there are always going to be people like I literally love the game, like I love it a lot. I play it a lot because I really enjoy it. Even on the patches that I hate, I still play it daily. Even on the patches that I can't stand, that I don't like playing it. It's like forcing you to do a chore, but I do it anyway, right? That's how much I like the game. So my whole point turns out to be, don't worry, it gets only worse. Because 100 feels worse. 110 feels horrible. Once you're in the 110s, you're talking about 30,000 XP. When you're in the 118s, you're talking about 41,000, 40,000, 41,000, 42,000, 43,000. It's insane. I used to be able to move levels every 3 or 4 to 5 days. I could go up a level. I'm at the point where I've been working on getting from 121 to 122 for almost 2 weeks now. I just got halfway there. And this patch, I've been playing a lot more. And I've started playing another game at the same time, but I still play this more than I've played it when 0.14.1 and 15 came out. I was playing it less. The reason is there wasn't build variety. Build variety just disappeared. Like, I love Coliseum. I want to fight the Riot Overseer every match. I'm just stuck. I keep fighting the Core Behemoth and the freaking Twins over and over again. I have a mission where it's a quest that I'm trying to finish, but I get the Riot Overseer 1 out of every 7 games. So it's a little bit weird. It's getting fixed. The idea is we're in beta. A lot of the stuff that you're seeing is slow on purpose. I just showed a game that I'm playing called Flash Party. It's basically like a Smash Brothers, but with a bunch of original characters, and it's one of the funnest games I've ever played in a long time. I like Smash Brothers a lot, and it's a very unique game. But I just showed their shop system. I showed you their battle pass system. I showed you their seasonal pass system. And the way they make theirs really engaging is every 50 stars on the Ascension level type thing that they have, they give you something every 50. So no matter where you are, even if it's super high levels or if it's super low levels, you're always getting something while you're going. Where here, you reach 120 3 to 4 weeks before you see 1 dust. Woo! Like, what is that? 3 to 4 weeks? Who the hell wants to play 3 or 4 weeks to get dust? Like, here's the comedy, right? All my gear is level 20. None of this means anything to me. All I care about are those conquest points. There's no such thing as beta for too long. If you basically put the game out live and it's got bugs and it's crashing and it doesn't work and the systems haven't been thought out and the guns aren't working well and you don't have a system for getting the outpost, the updates out every 2 to 3 weeks, and you put the game out, that would be worse. I'd rather they fix everything than rush it out of beta just so people can play it, and then people are like, oh, this game sucks, it's so buggy. You don't want to play a buggy game. You want to play a very smooth, clean experience. Like when you were playing, if you've ever heard, the reason they love Vainglory so much, and these people are like, oh, Vainglory now, is because Vainglory was extremely polished. Vainglory had very few bugs in it while you were playing it. There were bugs, but it wasn't every game you played, every patch, half of the game didn't work. That's not what happened. That's the key. They have to put out a very polished product. Next patch is supposed to introduce a competitive mode. Hopefully, if it's not this patch coming, 0.18 is supposed to drop a new shop in here so we can see what are some of the ideas that they have at the shop. Hopefully in 0.17, 18, 0.19, they're also supposed to try to fix the Ascension system to make it feel a bit better because it feels like hot garbage right now. I don't know. But those are some of the things that they're talking about. Because the way the shop is designed right now, they're not taking advantage of anything they have. There should be a mod shop. There should be a banner shop. There should be a persistence shop. Like, there's like a few things that are needed. So the key is they have to fix those things. I'm hoping, like I tell you, I'm really worried about the weapons pass, because here's an example of a weapons pass that doesn't make any sense, right? I'm gonna show you just in heavies. They nerfed this gun. I don't know why. No one was saying, oh my god, the miser is too fast. Oh my god, it does too much damage. No one said this. No one was saying the miser was an issue. So to nerf it and make it trashy, I'm not understanding what makes it better that way. So I didn't get that. So right now, to me, people ain't playing it. That's on them. That's probably one of the strongest guns in the game. But what I get worried about is this gun used to be strong pre 0.7. It was strong at 0.7, so they nerfed it 3 times in 0.7 and made it garbage that no one played it. They just put it back to a high caliber weapon again just recently. My problem is, it's so good, I don't see how they don't nerf it next. So that's the reason, if you ever see me start playing the miser again, is I'm trying to get used to the crappy miser, at least because on level 4 infusion, every time I defeat somebody with this weapon, I minus 15 off my primal cooldown. If I use that with Legendary Spirit Well here, Resourceful and Scavenger and Epic Spirit Well here, I'm not even using all the weapons that have the Legendary Spirit Well. But if I use it that way, 2 to 3 pickups, boom, I'm back to what do you call it? Cleaning up. Basically, my miser is now like a super powered Ring of the Veil. My miser is a Ring of the Veil now. Like, imagine if I was using Ring of the Veil and miser. I think 4 kills primal. Like, that's how fast I think it's gonna be. But I always have to get the kill with the miser. That's how it's stuff like that. Then, if you talk about broken patches, this is a heavy weapon. It's a rifle. It's got 3 shots. No. People who use it still saying, it's not bad, but I'm just like, here's my problem. The way the game plays right now, if I'm using my primary weapon and an ability by itself, and I run out of heavy ammo, I die. That's it. Who needs a gun that's out of heavy ammo after my 3rd shot? So they destroyed this gun. No one plays this gun. No one plays it. That's how bad the nerf is. Triplane, originally designed with an 8-shot spread, with a range that was so long it was like a sniping shotgun, with a cone so small that no matter whenever you fired, 6 of your shots hit even at 10.8 meters away. How you fix this gun? Remove 2 of the shots, bring it down to 6, widen the cone so maybe 3 or 4 shots will hit from long distance, shorten the range by about 3.8 meters. That's it. I just fixed the gun. But what they decided to do is get rid of 5 of the shots, make the other 3 shots stronger, shorten the range, make the gun shoot slightly slower. But why? It doesn't completely suck, but it ain't that great either. Like, it's an okay weapon now. It went from overpowered to okay, but here's this problem. It's not the triplane anymore. It's some weird shotgun that shoots 3 bullets. It doesn't even feel like the weapon anymore. Because one of the cool things about this triplane was it shot a large amount of spread. That was one of its things. So you change the whole identity of the gun Then, like, this is ridiculous. You get 1 kill with this thing, and you have Scavenger. So let me show you my mod on it. Mine is a legendary Scavenger. Every time I kill something, I get 7 shots back. If I use that with Bracer of Dedication, 1 kill, full ammo. So, like I said, and then here's what's weird about it. They'll never, ever, 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 ever get me to agree that this gun needs an infusion to get explosive damage. The reason is I played it for about 5 or 6 patches where it had explosive damage by default. I don't think an infusion should be a gun gaining explosive damage. That's just dumb. You give explosive damage to something that doesn't have it. You don't take a gun that fires explosive bullets and say that we'll infuse it level 1 and that's when you get it. That doesn't make any sense. Then why is the miser slowing people down when it shoots at them? But then I have to infuse level 1 for that gun to slow stuff down. Why? The Naked Siren's designed to slow stuff down. The miser gets it for free, for nothing. Every other weapon that gets a slow in this game has to get it through infusion. What? But flat cannons all have slows for free. To be honest with you, flat cannons should have crits for free. Every 3rd shot is crit. That's a flat cannon, not a slow. That doesn't make sense. People are like, oh, it's good for positioning, but it's stupid. But it's stupid. It's just dumb. That's the things that I don't understand. Like, I can't fathom where the logic comes from that being okay. How are you making everything else pay for their slow, and then you give it to a class of weapons for free? You're making this gun have to pay for an explosion, and then everything else around it can get explosive damage for free. What? Like, then you give other things an infusion. You're giving this thing in its infusion path. It's slow. It removes 15 seconds off every kill it gets. For the Mutiny song, I get to get a 1 meter explosion. Whoa, amazing. No, it's not. It's stupid. Like this gun. Look at this mod. It's so strong. I'm saying that at level 4 it should get level 1. Or at least level 1 should be like 0.3 and level 4 should be 0.6. So it's still stronger than the current level 1, but not as strong as the current level 4. Because this gun is sick. This gun is completely sick. This is the only gun that once it's infused, it becomes like a god tier weapon. It's crazy powerful. It still can be beaten, but the infusion is lights out amazing. And it's giving it some kind of ability that it never had before. That's what you think infusions would do. Not give me explosives or slows. It's just weird. It's weird. Like, it's literally weakening weapons for nothing. Like, and my problem with the Mutiny song was, the Mutiny song wasn't the greatest gun in the beginning for most people. I knew how to play it. I thought it was fantastic, especially when you were using it with a Wraith. But most people swear it sucked. I level 20 that off with a double protection build, a double assassin, double protection build. I made that to level 20. I used to run through Eventides winning with that build. The Wraith now, if you don't aim it, the bullets shoot like this or like that. Like this or like that, barely like this. It's super annoying.